This week, Primetime Wrestling is brought to you in part by the only jeans that shrink to fit you and you alone. Levi's Buttonfly 501 Blues.
Hi again, everybody, and welcome to Primetime Wrestling right here on the USA Cable Network. Jack Reynolds along with Jesse the Body Ventura.
That's right, Jack, and we're going to see the greatest wrestlers in the World Wrestling Federation today.
Some of the great matches coming up this week include the French star Rene Goulet against Rick Quick Draw McGraw.
Should be action-filled, Jack.
Also, Brutus Beefcake will take on Samoan number 3.
Now, you know I like Brutus because Brutus has the strut.
And for Jack Reynolds, well, not really, but David Sammartino will be seeing action against Charlie Fulton.
The son of the living legend tries to win it again.
And also, the Tonga Kid will be in action against Moondog Spot.
That's right.
Plus, our feature match this week on Primetime Wrestling. Truly, two of the giants of the world of professional wrestling, Andre the Giant and Big John Studd.
That's a match anyone in the world would pay a lot of money to see, the Battle of the Giants.
Andre the Giant and Big John Studd. Hold on, hang on for all the excitement. Right now, we're going to join our first match already in progress, the French star Rene Goulet and Rick Quick Draw McGraw.
Well, my gosh, they're still coming into the spectrum.
Double, boy, they banged heads together there. McGraw seemed to
Shoulder
get the
block.
lesson. He ran right
He
into
tried
that
for the
knee
shoulder
again.
block, and he caught that knee again just as he did a little while back.
That's that little bit of
Coming
an
out the ring.
experience.
Whoa,
Look out.
down on the, whoa, whoa.
Right out, onto the concrete.
Right down in front of us.
Spectrum floors. Rick McGraw hit hard.
And Goulet on top of the rope. I don't think he's... All right, McGraw still down in front of us, and our camera will pick that up in just a moment or two. And Goulet on top of the ropes and now down. McGraw down in front of us. He's shaking the cobwebs, and the fans are getting on the case for Goulet. McGraw trying to shake the cobwebs. Shaking them up, and he's a gamer. He'll be back.
Come on, Rick. Reach down inside.
You've got to go way down and deep inside.
Boy, he's filthy dirty, too, isn't he?
Yeah, he really well, he hit the floor here, and whatever debris is there.
Well, he came down around 8-foot drop down to this ice underneath this homosode here. It's just like falling on concrete.
All right, Goulet going for the eyes, ripping across the eyes again. Now temporarily blinding McGraw. He takes a knee to the midsection, a foot to kick him out again.
Goulet in control.
And I don't know, Rick may be favoring his ankle. He's favoring his ankle right now. Maybe twisted under him as he came down from the ring. Well, Goulet strutting the ring, and he's cocky. McGraw favoring the ankle, though. I don't know whether he can get up or not. We got the camera on him. You can see
Rick McGraw will get back into this ring. You can bet on it. He's limping. He hurt his ankle, but he's still going to get back in there.
he has a kick to the head for his trouble as he approaches the side of the ring, the apron.
Take a look at Goulet, Dick. He's not even sweating.
Yep.
Can you believe that? He's not perspiring.
McGraw, look at him. He's really favoring that ankle, that foot. Must have twisted under. Some of the ringsiders are yelling, come on, Rick, get it on, Dave. Hang in. Taking him up to the other end of the ring and right into the turnbuckle. Forearm across the chest. McGraw is really...
Look at that blatant chokehold right in front of the referee.
And on top of that, they're under the ropes and they're out. They got a break, but Goulet doesn't wait to break. Brings McGraw right back in the ring.
Uh-oh, there's the claw. The Scorpio claw, but look at Rick move. He's going to get out of this thing. Yes, he's out. Renee's still trying to apply it once more. Now he's got it on again, but nice couple sit-outs there got Rick out of it, but now he's right back in it once more.
Well, he's got the double claw working, both hands on the forehead and temple, and the thumb is adding a lot of pressure there on his right hand to the head, the face of Rick McGraw. So anyway,
nice bridge. Look at that bridge.
This guy is really, I think he can take the whole weight of Goulet on his stomach in a bridge situation.
Definitely can. He has that kind of neck strength.
Yeah, there he bang on that foot, on that hand again. The foot of Goulet.
Rene is relentless once you give him the upper hand, boys. Like
He really is. Hey! Rick comes back with a forearm to Goulet. Comes back with another forearm. He's hanging, though. He's hanging tough. Still favoring that one ankle.
Whoa! Look out! Atomic drop time.
Oh!
Yes, he laid it on him.
Not only that, but he's hurt it down on the same leg. He's favoring. He's hurt 2. Counting over both of them. 3. McGraw on top of him for 1, 2. Uh-oh.
Close, but no cigar.
McGraw's getting frustrated. He said, man, I thought I had it. He just shook his fist in front of him. All right, DeLay's starting to pound on Rick a little bit, the forearm.
Rene now for the ride into the corner. Look out,
man. Oh. You know, how many times you see this and you talk about it, but he was anxious. He wanted to put Goulet away. Kind of 2, flipped him back.
He got that one arm under the inside there, enabled him to kick out.
Will Monsoon, I don't know where Rick gets that strength, man. He's been pounded tonight.
Raw once more, right back on it.
Still working on him. McGraw starting to go a little bit. Fighting it. Starting to topple him, maybe.
Got to try to get to his feet if at all possible.
He's leaning. So is he leaning. Fans starting to chant it up. Come on, Rick, they're saying.
Got his hand down in his tights and forced him back into the rope.
All right, give him a shot with that shoulder. Goulet still maintaining pressure, though. Whoa!
Goulet over the top. Look out. Head to head, they met on that one.
Both down. McGraw on his back, Goulet on his side. Now on his back. I don't know. Well, we got a draw coming up.
Double count here.
Goulet
it stopped it. As soon as Goulet got to his feet, it stopped the count. Goulet going outside, maybe up to the top.
He's gone up where the space pilots are. Going up in the ozone. He's going after McGraw now.
Look out, too late. Oh, he nailed him.
McGraw!
Oh, look out! Woo! Holy mackerel, what a slam.
Look at him. Look at McGraw. He's crazed. Look at him. Maybe lights out coming up. I don't know. Not over yet.
Drop kick right in the chest area. Down for the cover.
1, 2.
He's not going to get
leg
it.
on the rope. Goulet, smart as he is, threw that leg over the bottom rope. That broke it up. Broke up the count.
Going for it again. Oh, abdominal stretch. He's got him hooked pretty good, pretty close to the center of that ring. He might be able to get him here. Oh, he doesn't look at that left leg of McGraw's. He can't hook it. He can't get it hooked. He's not going to get him.
The ankle won't move. The ankle.
He doesn't have the hold completed.
Goulet starting to bend. Whoa!
Turn him loose.
He's still favoring. Look at him. He's a one-legged man wrestling tonight.
That hold cannot be effective, Dick, if you can't hook that inside leg. You must hook it. Goulet over the top turnbuckle, upside down. Woo, not sure where he is.
Well, if Rick has anything left, it's the time to get at him. He's fighting on Goulet. Returning the early favor of Goulet. Goulet's on, hey, he's not sure what day it is, where he is, when he is.
Beaten right now.
He couldn't even right. He wouldn't give you his right name right now, I don't think.
Too close to the rope.
1, 2.
He hooked the leg.
Oh.
Got up to the other side.
Slow count here, I think. The referee very slow and deliberate. Rick. Uh-oh. Catch that. He's back toward us. Uh-oh.
Small package. You might get him here. No.
Oh. Reversed it.
No, he didn't get him here.
Goulet pulled on McGraw's tights to break it.
Desperation move.
You got it. Desperation was setting in a while ago. Back body drop, and
oh, there goes the bell, Dick.
That's the time.
Time limit has expired here, and McGraw going at it hard on Rene Goulet. He almost took a shot at the referee. McGraw wanted this victory very badly. He's not going to get it.
McGraw never heard the bell. All he knows is he wants. Look at him. The forearm smashes the head of Goulet. Woo! McGraw won't stop. Goulet has to crawl out of the ring, looks like.
Better head for higher ground.
Kick him out of the ring, man.
You better call a ambulance.
Rick McGraw exploded, but just a little bit too late. as I'm sure the time limit had expired here. Let's get the official word.
Ladies and gentlemen, they have wrestled to the 20-minute time limit. This contest is a draw.
Oh, there's still going at it.
Over.
The draw. Wow, what a big right hand. There goes Goulet. That's the last we'll see of him.
Right-hander. He's had enough. He's trailing out. Yet he's the one that jumped on McGraw to the end there. He
Oh,
wanted
you
to get
talk
it
about
on.
excitement, huh? Rick Quick Draw McGraw. Ooh, going at it.
Well, I'll tell you something, Jack. I feel Quick Draw McGraw risked possible disqualification, fine, and suspension for carrying the match beyond the bell.
The match was a draw.
That's right, it was a draw, but he took the match too far. He
Well-
kept fighting after the match was officially over.
Tempers were flaring. Tempers were running very high, Jesse the Body.
Johnny Rods hasn't been in the spectrum in quite a while. And he is going to have his hands full with the... Well, I'll tell you, Gorilla Monsoon, they boo him, but I like the guy. I like Johnny. He's a nice guy. No, but I mean, the guy is a wrestler. He really... I don't know, he's complete. He's got all the moves. Yeah, he tries to fake that little psychology like he's doing now. But the guy is agile to fly, I call him. I like from duck to death. Johnny Rods. I like him, I really do. Got a little bandaging around the fingers, around as well as the wrist. I don't know whether that means anything or not, but... well, he's had those for the last 12 years. Yeah. He's had those bad fingers for a long time. But that can also strike a guy like Rotunda, not knowing quite what to expect. He's only made could also become a weapon. That's right. All right, Rod, jacking up the crowd a little bit. He's a pleaser. He's a little bit of a showboat, but I'll tell you, when he gets down to business, you better look out. All right. Rotunda taking him into the rope, and nice arm drag, but Rod's back up. The thing is down again. Oh, dropped right down on that arm. Oh, Rod says, hold it, time out. Wait a minute. Oh, Rod's going right back for more, and he kind of lost the handle. Mike kind of lost the handle on the arm drag. Got a little clumsy there, but slipped in underneath and got buried, and Rod's ended up on top. He could have got hurt there. He could have got hurt bad. It wasn't too smooth. He meant well, but it didn't quite work out. Sometimes your move is all planned very well in your head, but the other guy's body takes the wrong move and doesn't always move the way you want. I'll tell you, the ringsiders and the place this jump at the Spectrum is totally fans sold out. You couldn't buy a ticket tonight if you had to. All right. Nice maneuver by Rods, who is either his arm twisting off or going with it. Oh, you put that arm ring around you, you best go. You better go with it. Or tomorrow you're going to have an ice pack from your shoulder down to your hip. All right, Mike Rotundo, the newcomer to Philadelphia at this point in time, is showing some nice moves. Nice looking boy, too. Yes, he is. A little Hollywood profile there. No, he reminds me of a young Adrian Adonis. Yeah. Certainly does. And an angry Adrian Adonis. He's a little bit upset with Rods and says, hey, time out here, gang. Johnny wants to taste the cake first. Well, there's an elbow to the top of the head. That'll ring your bell. Taking it to him. Whoa! Rod, incidentally, still the reigning World Wrestling Federation Tag Team Champion, Adrian Adonis and Dick Murdoch. Yeah. And that's a bad couple of guys. Wow. I haven't seen anybody come along that will even, attempt to take the title from them. Well, Adonis straight off the streets of New York, and I mean, that's not just tough guy. Publicity. He's really a bad apple. Bad dude. But he can do it. Johnny Rods unloading on Mr. Rotundo, making his debut here in the Spectrum. Well, as we've said so many times, there's a karate chop across the Adam's apple, another one across the jaw. And Rods is delivering a wrestling lesson, I believe. Barry in for the ride. That's a high cross body. Could get him here. No. Why would Rods, I tell that referee to count a little faster. Rods almost got caught up in that second rope, but he held up briefly, I think. That high cross body, he almost went right over the top of him. Almost missed him completely. Wow, was he up in the air. Back body drop. Oh, woo! He was shoulder high to Rotunda at the highest point of his flight. Look at Rods. He's thick all over, Dick. He spends a lot of time working out. All right. Oh, wow. He was going in there at 80 miles an hour. Yes, he was. And even Rods is a little bit shaken. He's trying to get up, but he's hurting. But, here he comes.
What is
Karate kick to the side of the face.
I thought he was going for a karate kick and then a leg lock. Not though. Oh, body slam.
Oh, body slam.
Off the rope. Nobody home. Pennant left the premises. Fans want to line up again. Brutus Beefcake, whom you saw for the first time last month's card. He's back. David Sammartino again is back. We've got a tag team match that'll blow your socks off. That's later on. We'll tell you more about that.
And the Eighth Wonder, of course.
The Eighth Wonder, and also the Moondogs are in evidence. They look pretty nasty.
In individual competition, and boy, it seems they're an outstanding team, but even when they split up, they're big-headed.
Yes, they are.
Right now, going to work, trying to rearrange the facial structure.
I think going for the eyes. Now for the midsection on Mike Rotundo. Take him into the corner. No, he reverses. Rod gets it in the middle of the back.
Got him down there. He's not going to get him.
Well, he's applying pressure, the side headlock, but of course, only Rod's routing to the back of the tights now. I don't know what's coming up here, but Rod's all right. We see what's coming up. Well, a half of a try at a pin, but not a good position for Rod for the pin.
Incidentally, Dick, the fans in the Spectrum here tonight know, however, fans at home don't know that Kamala is being replaced tonight against the Giants by Big John Studd.
That's true.
An injury factor involved here, and Kamala unable to appear.
I understand Kamala's extremely upset because he wanted Andre in the
the worst way, definitely so. But Big John Studd is thrilled to death.
He gets another shot. Shoulder block takedown.
Nicely done.
Beautiful. Oh, nice. Woo! Look at that, right over his back.
Beautiful maneuver there by Mike.
Not on the hip, over the back. Nice maneuver. Don't usually see that. There's a hair pull by Rod starting to show signs of maybe a little semi-panic, maybe. Warned off that, break the count of 2 from the hair pull. There's a close-up look. Rod's on the bottom. Lying on his side a little bit with a headlock is,
Andre could get very healthy in this match. That body slam for Studd is up to 15 grand. And I think, if I'm not mistaken, the new manager of Big John Studd, Bobby the Brain Heenan, even added an extra 5 to that if it would involve Andre.
Oh,
that's 20 big ones.
That's right.
If the big guy can slam him.
But you know, I think just to prove it, the money sure is important. It's almost secondary. The slam would be the thing.
Andre would throw the money out to the ringside, as I guarantee it.
Yeah.
Guaranteed.
Or help him spend it in eating his way
Oh,
through
yes.
Philadelphia.
He's been known to, he resembles that remark somewhat. I was with him one night in a restaurant. He ate 26 lobster tails, Dick.
Who was paying? You or...
Well, no.
All right. He had the leg up, and we had a count of 2, 2 1/4. They're not quite a count of 3.
Andre, probably with the exception of Hulk Hogan, makes more money than any other professional wrestler. And boy, he needs it all too because he's a big spender.
He really is. Yeah, I asked him when I said an interview with him a few years back. I said, Andre, what's your favorite food? He says, I don't have favorite food. I said, come on, what?
Everything.
He did. Everything, and I believe it.
He spends more money accidentally than most people spend on purpose.
Oh, God. Dude, man is incredible.
He lives life to the fullest.
Yes, he does. Everybody loves him.
Rotundo at 40 miles an hour. Look at this sunset flip. He's got him hooked. Can't get the shoulders, though.
I thought Rod grabbed the hunk of the bottom. Rod grabbed the hunk of the bottom rope there, which didn't help matters for Rotundo.
Well, he nailed him right in the eye, too, dude. He stuck his finger right in there. Look at Rod now, like a cat. Elbow right to the top of the head.
Nice shot and nailed him with a right across the forehead.
Could be lights out time.
Might be. Nope. Something left. Rotundo had a little bit going there.
Rod, go ahead, Johnny. Give him a shot.
Yeah. You want to lose? Hit the referee.
Don't wake the guy up, John. If it sounds like I'm on this referee's case, Dick, I am.
It sounds like it.
You know, you got to know your way around the ring to be a referee.
Knowing how you're on his case, I'm glad you're not wrestling and he's the referee.
God. This match would have been over a long time ago because I'd have beat the referee.
You'd have to. That's the way you'd win.
Rod caught coming off the top turnbuckle.
He really did, man. And Rotunda is not in the position. Oh, he's hurt, Dick. He is favoring the left leg, I think it is. You know what I mean? He's hurt. Oh, brings the right knee up on Rod. Rod's, oh, what an uppercut. Woo! He is wobbly. Look at Rod. Another forearm uppercut. Oh, my God. And Rod, I haven't seen those in a while. He's still standing, though. He's still standing. Johnny now in for the ride. Well, elbow. Caught him again. Right across the Adam's apple. Here comes his elbow smash. Rod maybe no, too close to the rope. Legs on the push over the rope. That Rod, he knows where everything is in the ring. I don't care where. You could blindfold him, and he know where the ring ropes are. Where? I don't think Johnny will put that leg on the rope again. Why not? The guy's dragging him to the middle. Yeah, all right. Rod knows he's in trouble now. And Rotunda playing to the crowd says, hey, what'll I do? Do I put him away? You got to break that leg? Oh, look out the hamstring. That's nifty on the hamstring for sure. Oh, man. Boy, he's going to work on that left leg of Rod. Rotunda shows a lot here. It's kind of a close starter, but he's come on. Got a lot of fire. Yes, he does. I guess he's got to get a little angry. He's not in there with any slouch. No. Johnny Rod can beat anybody on any given night. We've seen him. You know, one time I saw Rod here do a scientific wrestling match with somebody. I don't forget who. But it was terrific. The guy is, I just like him. I don't like all tactics, but I like oh, he can do it all if he wants. He really can. All right, the fans starting to chant and cheer and clap, and they're telling the guys something. I think they want a decision here. I think they're looking for Roz to get the short end. Oh, here we go. Spinning Toho. Well, the guy Rotunda's done some homework in wrestling. He knows the hold. Oh, apply a little more pressure. It's a capable individual. See if we can break some of the strands of ligaments in the knee. See if we can't loosen him up a little bit, he's saying, I guess. Rod's trying everything he can to get out of that, and he finally does with an eye raid. Look out. Oh, he must have saw Goulet's match. He must have. Maybe Goulet coached him. I don't know. And Rod shoves the referee away. Says, hey, I want him, man. But they got a breaker outside the ring, really, or Rotunda. Wow, he used that top rope to really clothesline him. Yeah. Well, the referee counts 3. Whoa! Wow. Rotunda right out on the steel bell and steel chair. And Rod, some of the ringsiders are obviously Rod fans. They're standing and cheering. And Rotunda, as you might imagine, rather stunned. Rod's still favoring the one leg, and he can't do anything until the guy gets back in the ring, so he's stymied right now. So another karate kick sends Mike out again onto the floor. Well, 2 more of the ringsiders standing and cheering for Rod now. Must be contagious. Seems to be. Rotunda's getting an education. Yes. Welcome to Philadelphia. You betcha. Another karate kick sends him right out, and he whacks his back on that steel post, sticking out there. Look at the mark on his back. Look at Rod lying flat there. He's murder. He really is. I think Rotunda may have done the wrong thing, crawling back in the ring, but he's a gamer. Oh, he didn't want to get counted out. No, it's true. But Rod, Rod's walked into a right shot. But Rotunda giving back, getting. Woo! Hey, man, here's 6 brawl. Back and forth and back. Who's going to get the last one? I don't know. Rod's now for the ride. Oh, shoulder block. Nicely done. Another one. Another. Watch out. Rotunda down in front. Arm drag. Oh! Uh-oh, look at this. Airplane spin. He got him up there. Look at him go, too. Look at him move them legs, putting them up and down. Oh! Rod may be dizzy here. He could get it. He's going to get it. He hooked him. All right. All over. Rotunda won by a pin, and he did it. He had Rod completely gone out of control. He was dizzy as could be. Well, let's get the official announcement now, huh?
Ladies and gentlemen, the winner of this contest, Mike Rotunda.
Rotunda with a nice airplane spin, doing a number on Johnny Rod, who obviously was too dizzy to do anything about picking out of that one. Well, we'll be checking in on the beef shaker. Go back in time just a moment here and set this up for you. Rod with a nice shoulder block there. Coming off with another beautiful shot. Now look at this. Rotunda drops down in front. Pinched his feet. Look how high he is up in the air. Rod made a number of times he goes around here. That's the key. It really is. To get the, and notice he wouldn't turn Rod's head loose, so Rod could maneuver with the rotation. And he hooked the leg good that time. That was it. Makes you dizzy.
Be a real interesting matchup. I like Brutus Beefcake because he has the strut.
I have been told that Samoan number 3 might be one of the strongest professional wrestlers in the sport today. And we're going to see him against Brutus Beefcake. That should be some kind of a match. We'll be back with Brutus Beefcake and Samoan number 3. Stand by, wrestling fans, for more exciting action. It's a confrontation between Brutus Beefcake and Samoan number 3. Oh, this should be a dandy.
It should be a real good one, Jack. Brutus Beefcake. One of Jesse the Body's favorites. I like this guy real well, Jack.
I have noticed that whenever you and Brutus are together, you both are strutting around, you know, you're always talking to Brutus about doing this and doing that. I know what's going on.
We're both so beautiful.
All right, right now, let's go up to the ring and the introductions to Brutus Beefcake and Samoan number 3.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, here we go. This will be one fall with a 20-minute time limit. First, in this corner, at 293 pounds, here is Samoan number 3. And ladies and gentlemen, in this corner, first of all, it gives me pleasure to introduce the manager from New York City. Please welcome Luss's Johnny Valiant. And here he is, ladies and gentlemen, 270 pounds from parts unknown. Here is Brutus Beefcake.
Not giving too warm a reception to Brutus.
No, they're not very antagonistic toward him.
You wonder his attitude. He's got a horrible attitude.
I know. I'll tell you why. I tried to talk to him tonight earlier in the dressing room area. Just introduce myself and get acquainted. Not too communicative.
No.
One way. So I figured, well, I could try to force talk with you, Dave.
Samoa number 3 put on about 25 pounds.
Yeah,
he's been here in the World Wrestling Federation.
Bigger than a house.
And boy, he's close to that 300-pound mark. This is not going to be any cakewalk for Brutus, I can tell you that.
I see the wrestling commissioner is in evidence ringside.
Oh, yes, he is.
His family, I believe. Looks like he has grandson, or maybe his own son with him. Well, now we have a ritual. The luscious one taking off the bow tie. Yeah, we got that huge sign directly across from our broadcast location in the upper deck now. Happy birthday, USMC. They're going through one of the tunnels, so it's all over for the time being.
Valiant taking exception to it.
You got the ringsiders wearing bow ties similar to the one Beefcake was wearing. So this is an event. This is a happening. Valiant hassling the ringsiders. They're hassling back. They're indicating he's number 1 or something like that, I guess. Or was it number 1?
Well, he'd love to be number 1, and he's got the tools to be number 1 too. This Beefcake does.
Well, I remember the Valiant brothers a couple of 3 years back, and they took on everybody. Anyway. I don't know if it's going to harm or inhibit The Honorable James J. Binns, Esquire, Chairman of the Pennsylvania State Athletic Commission.
In attendance.
Yeah, he's 2 tables away from us.
Sitting directly to our left.
Yeah, well, nice to see him and his small entourage. Looks like his son, the grandson there. All right, a little bit of going back and forth here. Some psychological razzmatazz. Looks like the crowd now is starting to warm up because the outer jacket is off the upper body of Brutus. Brutus Beefcake, and I'll tell you, look at the guy. He is set up. Talk about a guy who's built. He walks like he's been lifting weights forever, I think.
Well, he spends a lot of time working on that body. You can bet on it.
You bet. This didn't happen through birth. And, of course, the forearm covers. He's in yellow and black.
Never had any gear like that when I was that kid.
Well, you just spin in your hand, slap them together, and get it on.
Get it on. This guy, it's already taken him 5 minutes to get his jacket off.
Well, that's why I think the fans always found you to be such a favorite, Gorilla Monsoon, because when you came, you did it. I mean, you came out to get it on. You didn't need any gimmicks or hassles or psychological ploy.
They don't pay by the minute. They don't pay by the hour or whatever. You know, you got to go out there. You have a contract, and it's so much for this particular match. And you're not going to get any more if you stay out there longer. Plus, you take more chances of getting hurt being out there longer. You give you longer opportunities for your opponent to beat you.
Well, how many times have you dreaded to see the weather change to cold and damp weather? You know? Your bones have ached and ached and ached.
Last week, I was in dire straits, Dick. I was out in Western Canada. Left here in beautiful Philadelphia. It was 78 degrees. Got off the plane in Calgary. It was minus 43.
Are you serious?
Absolutely.
Did I hear your wife talk to Arne Skolan's wife, Betty, and mention something about you bought gloves up there?
Oh, I spent $2,000 in outerwear while I was there for...
Goulet said the same. I heard him say he was dressed in sport jacket and slacks. He had to buy boots.
Absolutely.
And outercloth, he had to buy a big jacket.
The worst weather they've had in Western Canada in 100 years. They waited till I got there to have it. It was very nice of them.
Must be some non-Flyers fans.
You know, it can get cold around here.
Sure.
And, we go to some cold places, but never like that.
Not that kind of cold, man.
You could not walk on the street, Dick, because you couldn't breathe. That's how cold it was.
That ain't fun, Gorilla Monsoon.
No, definitely not.
Well, Beefcake getting some instruction from the luscious one outside the ring. And the referee, young Joe Morello's got a little impatient there. Saying, well, let's get it on. And the ringsiders are doing it for him. That didn't bother Valiant, though.
No, ring veteran.
He's heard all the remarks.
Outstanding wrestler in his own right.
Yep. All right, side headlock by the number 3 Samoan.
But that kind of instruction could be very useless to Beefcake.
Okay.
That, you know, because Valiant knows Sam a lot better than Brutus does.
That's for sure. Brutus gone for a hair pull, by the way, just a moment ago.
Look at him cinch up on that side headlock. That's 290 pounds plus.
Oh, look.
Look at how he picked him up.
He did pick him up.
Holy mackerel, that showed me something.
But the Samoan maintaining that side headlock on
Have to
Brutus.
break it now.
All right, a pushing and shoving contest now. Samoan doesn't like that very much.
Well, this Samuel can move it and do it in there, and he's got a vicious headbutt. If he lays that on you, he'll knock you out till the middle of next week. Snap there, nicely done. Takes him over. Look,
Beautiful, beautiful. Brutus not too thrilled with that. Well, for a guy who doesn't like to talk much, as I found out earlier, trying to have a conversation with him, he's got a little something to say to Joe Morello, the referee. Luscious, the luscious one, he's distracted somehow. He said, what's the matter? What's the matter?
Johnny complaining about the eye guards in there.
Well, Beefcake haranguing the ringsiders, and they respond.
You can feel the electricity starting to build.
Yep, you got it.
This place is going to explode before this evening is over.
Well, it's going to be topped off by Slaughter, the Junkyard Dog, Nikolai Volkov and Iron Sheik in a tag team match later. Drop kick, nicely done on Brutus Beefcake by
Two beautiful arm drags and a drop kick by Samuel, and right away the luscious one comes over, says, I think we need a few more words.
Let's have a couple words of conversation here. All right, luscious one whispering some words of encouragement, endearment, who knows what, to a Brutus Beefcake. He's a piece of work, isn't he? Isn't he beautiful? Luscious one. Luscious battle. Well, there's not much happening right now. They've got to slow down. The Samoan pointing fingers. Well, the commissioner's saying something, by the way, to the right screen there, right in the corner. Well, the commissioner's leaned up and said something about it.
Boy, what an exciting bout, huh? Brutus Beefcake and Samoan number 3, and we're going to get back to this match. Jesse, right now, your thoughts of this match up to this point.
Well, so far, Jack, it's been a feeling out process by both men, and I think it'll steam up a little heavier when we get back to it.
All right, stand by for Brutus Beefcake and Samoan number 3. We'll join the match again in progress right after we take...
Time for talk is before and not after the match and not during. Took him over with a nice maneuver, but couldn't hold it. Inside crotch.
The Samoan pretty agile.
Sit out. Look out. No one home. He went for heaven. Nothing there.
He wasn't able to handle it. Oh, huggy kissy.
Maybe they want to be alone.
Yes, I hope so. The fellas.
Ryan going up the steps. He could be in trouble. Came down in a hurry.
And the Samoan blew him a kiss. Who said he doesn't have a sense of humor, the Samoan number 3? Got the Moondogs coming along a little later on, gang. Don't go away. You ain't seen nothing yet, as we've heard lately somewhere. David Sammartino is back this month. Tonga Kid. Blackjack Mulligan.
Chance gone out, Dick. Good kick.
I don't know if he can do it, but if he can ignore the crowd, they would calm down probably. They know he's got rabbit ears. And the Samoan prancing a little bit, mimicking or mincing, indicating that what he thinks of with his beefcake. Takes him into the corner. They got to break this. Oh,
right in the ear.
Right in the ear is right. Give him a knuckle sandwich. All right, Samoan reeling back against the ropes. Now going for the eyes through his beefcake.
Oh, he's all over him.
All right, down goes the Samoan. He's hurt. Those eyes are just about closed and watering, blurred. And Beefcake should be getting it on with him. He's circling him.
He's engrossed with himself.
Yeah, I guess so. There's another shot down like a bag of potatoes goes Samoan. Going for the eyes, the eyes, the eyes. Varela counting at 2, warning him away. Hey, this may be all he wrote if he doesn't cut it out.
He could get DQ'd here, disqualified in a hurry.
Well, the young guy, the referee's got a quick fuse sometimes, so a guy could maybe lose if he doesn't abide by the referee's warning. Going for the eyes again, right against the ropes. The elbow smash, and down goes Samoan number 3 again. Leaning against the throat of that big size 12 or 13 or 14 boot. Being warned again by Morello, the referee. Well, counting at 3 because
he drove him right outside.
All the way out.
Upside down onto those steps.
A little applauding by Luscious Bannon.
Samuel not out of this by a long shot. He's a gamer. Look at that drop kick over the top rope. Caught him coming in.
Oh, caught him coming back, too.
A beefcake right on him again.
Top. Kid is strong if nothing else. He's not fancy, but he's a bull. Right back to the throat, shoving him outside the ring again. Samoa may not eat or swallow for a week. Beefcake, I'll see playing to the crowd. He ought to be on top of the Samoan.
Absolutely. That's the business.
Going for the throat again. And retaliation here by Samoa going after Beefcake.
Oh, there's a headbutt.
There's that famous headbutt. As you've seen displayed by the Samoans, all three of them, one time or another. Karate chop to the throat. I don't know why they didn't go for another headbutt. Into the ropes. Oh, wow. Nobody home. Beefcake bailed out on that one.
Samuel went down hard off that top turnbuckle.
Kick to the head. Another kick to the head. Another kick to the head. Get boring. So the Samoan might tell you, too.
Accepted number 5.
He wants him to get up. Wants him to get up. Beefcake saying, get up, get up. And he keeps putting him down. Elbow smash, a forearm smash, the back of the head,
Come on, ref, push him back. Got to give the guy a chance to get up in the corner there.
If I'm Joe Morello, the referee, I don't think I get between these two guys. All right. Turned into a boxing match now. Going for the eyes again. Taking it to him. Elbow smash.
Right in the sternum.
The guy's not fancy, but
he's relentless.
Yes, he is.
And he's so big here, all over. He hurts you with everything he does. Uh-oh.
Caught him in the middle, right below the ribs. Again, flipping back on his shoulders a little bit, beating up the doggone ring. Whew.
Brutus Beefcake pounding away on young Samuel, Samoa number 3.
Yeah, he's pounding on him for sure.
I've seen these Samoans take some awful bad punishment, Dick, and still reach down inside for something extra and come back somehow. Look at him, he's still trying to get to his feet. Double chop, not too much behind it. That one had a little more.
All right, he's taking it to him, really gone for the head. He's been gone for the head for the last couple of minutes.
That was a mistake.
Quite a headbutt. That may have cleared the head of the Samoan. And put Beefcake, I think if he thinks anything, he's saying, wait, that wasn't a very smart move. The Samoan ought to give him a couple of triple headbutts. Woo!
There goes Samuel on the warpath. Look out. Whoa! Holding him up. Beautiful.
Coming at you again, number 2.
We don't want him to drop. Look at Valiant going crazy outside.
Fans are loving it.
Oh, flying headbutt. As down goes the Beefcake.
And Luscious Valiant doesn't know what to say. Well,
Samuel going to the outside. He's up on the top turn. No!
I was watching the face of Brutus Beefcake. He saw Samoan all the way. Dazed as he was, he had his act all the way. He saw him coming. At the last second, whatever he had left, he just bailed out.
He knocked the wind out of himself, Dick. Unfortunately, I believe it's the beginning of the end for Samuel.
Yep. Maybe, but the Beefcake, I don't know how much he has left at this point. Oh, nice block.
Blocked another one. Missed the roundhouse. Samuel with a chop right to the forehead.
He better. Oh, I think it's all over, fans, if I read this correctly.
Look out, reversal here. Oh, there's that vicious knee to the side of the head. It's over. Just like that, the tables turned.
I'll tell you, if I'd had $800, I'd have bumped it down on the Samoan. I thought he had him there. I really did. And as you said, how fast it can turn.
Ladies and gentlemen, the winner of this contest, Brutus Beefcake, and his manager, Luscious Johnny Valiant.
Well, his manager is not the winner of the match. Why announce him?
Well, it was the coaching he did, Willamon.
Well,
It had to be that, huh?
Well, Brutus can consider himself very lucky because just at the last instant here, as we're going to see as we go back in time just a moment, both men in a great deal of trouble right at this particular point in time.
Here's where I thought Samoan had him. I really
had the upper hand, but look at the reversal here. Now watch that knee right to the side of the head. Just knocked him into the middle of next week. The 3 count just got him. Beefcake on to victory.
The voices of Gorilla Monsoon and Dick Graham, and I have to agree with Graham when he said that he thought the Samoan had Brutus Beefcake, and all of a sudden, Beefcake, Samoan, lets him get away.
Well, you know, Jack, I don't like it when you say that, Jack. How come when my man Brutus Beefcake wins, you got sour grapes?
No, I said that I agree with Dick Graham and what he said, that I thought the Samoan had him. I thought it was all over, lights out.
My man Brutus.
Coming up, wrestling.
Introducing first in the corner to my left from Marion, Ohio, weighing 240 pounds, Charlie Fulton. And from Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania, weighing 252 pounds, David Sammartino.
Well, as you might expect, the young guy, David Sammartino, that is, getting tremendous round of applause as he did about this time last month. And there were people here at the Spectrum because he's carrying a very famous name. He's got a lot to live up to. I don't know that I'd like to have the name David Sammartino personally. I'd be pleased to have it, but if you got to understand, he's got big shoes to fill, and I don't like to lay a heavy burden on him that he doesn't already have, perhaps.
Well, Charlie, I had quite a good talk with David, Dick, and I told him, I said, David, you know, don't try to fill your dad's shoes.
Yeah, be
fill your
yourself.
own.
You got it.
You know,
best advice you could ever give.
was the only way to do it.
That's right, and he will. Charlie Fulton on him like a cat after the bell. They were underway, and he had...
Oh, he Pearl Harbored him, Dick.
Yeah.
David was down on one knee making the sign of the cross, and he got clobbered.
Well, he may have to do that with his face out next time. The other one knee, the small to back, bouncing into the mid-turnbuckle in the corner just above us. Series of forearm shots and kicks in the midsection by Charlie Fulton from Marion, Ohio.
Reversal.
Hey, the little guy takes it through. And whoa,
Look at this. He's going to press him up there.
He presses him. You're kidding. Look at this, man. Do you believe it?
250 pounds plus.
Fulton doesn't believe it. And then,
Wow, what a slam.
he must have thrown him 5 or 6 feet for a body slam.
He's a powerhouse.
He's got his Italian up. Look out, man. You talking about anger, huh?
Wow.
He'd sit in right in South Philadelphia, wouldn't he, huh? Whew. David Sammartino showing where he's coming from. And Fulton
Comes in the hard way.
An arm drag takedown. Nicely done. Well, look at it. He's talking about anger. Look at that young guy. Is really... he doesn't like this guy Fulton even slightly.
Well, he was right in the middle of a Hail Mary, Dick, and a guy laid it on him. You know, that's not nice.
Well, he's willing to wrestle, you know, face up, but the guy tried to, as you say, deck him from the back.
Always had respect for Charlie Fulton up till tonight.
Well, maybe he's got something to prove.
Former Green Beret.
Yeah. Well, some of these wrestlers come from very unique backgrounds. As you say, Green Beret on him. Adrian Adonis earlier from the streets of New York. Hell's Kitchen, if you will.
Waste of time here. He's going to check out the strength on David Sammartino.
Well, he's young. He's willing to go along with it. I think he's got something to prove. He says, yeah, I'll mix it with you. I'll match strength. I'll match muscle with you.
No contest in that department.
I introduced my son David, who's a high school wrestler, to Bruno Sammartino a few years back. And he was talking about his son, David. He said he's in high school, as he was at that time. He said, my son he wants to be a professional wrestler. I said, I guess you got a lot of coaching from you, Bruno. He says, well, a little bit. I said, a little bit.
There's a dungeon down in the cellar.
He told me about that, too. Yeah, Dad said he got a full gym down the basement of his big home in Pittsburgh. That's where the kid learned a lot of the bodybuilding and the strength, stress and strength building.
A lot of screams came out of there, I'm sure, as well.
All right, the young guy doing well. I'm really proud of him. He had a good outing last month. And against Fulton, he's got to beware, though. The Fulton gave a shot to the... Oh, nice shoulder block on the Fulton. Fulton. Whoa.
No way, he's not going to finish.
Didn't hook the leg. Or leg. Nice drag takedown.
Boy, he sinks that in deep on that arm drag
tag, and if you don't go, you're going to break your shoulder or your neck, one of the two. And you have to go, no choice. I pick coming up with young Sammartino. He's very methodical. He's a methodical wrestler. Yes, he is. Like his dad in some ways. Very mechanical. Yeah, very just knows exactly planning ahead. You can see it. Dad should be very proud of him. Sure he is. All right, standing behind him now, using some pressure on that shoulder, twisting the arm a bit. Those guys only get in trouble when they lose their cool. Yeah. And, Senior did on a number of occasions. Against Billy Graham a few times, you know, because there's a lot at stake at that time, I remember. David thinking up on this arm bar. Charlie with a distinct height advantage. He really does, and our camera's picking up all the action, really doing a tremendous job. Well, they got a breaker against the ropes, and we'll see how well they break. Oh, a shoulder butt. We should call the studio, Dick, and see if we can get about 10 handhelds out here for the tag match, because we'll need every one of them. Are you kidding? 5 of them on the fans to catch that action, and then in the ring. You know, you can sit at home and watch this prism. It's great, but if you want to become a real part of it, you got to be here. Well, we've said that probably, I just told Coaster 50 or 100 times. Nothing like being at home and watching the comfort of wherever you are, your viewing prison. But boy, if you get down here, get mixed with the crowd, and just pick up this electricity you mentioned earlier, the vibrations, the action, it's a turn on. It really is. Oh, count of 2. Young Sammartino chucks the likes of Charlie Fulton away. It's just a swat at his left leg, takes him down briefly. Triple leg set there. Yeah. Oh, nice kick out. Sammartino grabbing the rope, supporting himself, and nice kick out. There's a knee to the face. Not bad. Boy, he has his moves. Not there. Crash the top of the head. Reverse chin lock. Going to be hearing from David Sammartino for many years ahead. It certainly looks that way. So, yeah, we've got the Junkyard Dogs. They're wrestling in individual matchups this time. They'll be coming along before long, Spot and Rex. And those are the Moondogs. Junkyard Dogs. Oh, Junkyard, beg your pardon. Yeah, the Moondogs. Idea to come out here and wrap that chain around your neck. No thanks. We met the Moondogs, Spot and Rex, and then the Junkyard Dogs, of course, tearing up. That Junkyard's a piece of work. He really is. My God, unbelievable. Well, I'll tell you, if I were going to be in an alley someplace, I'd want him on my side. I've got to get that name right, too. Junkyard Dogs. Absolutely, on your side. Yeah. We've got special interview with Junkyard, Cal Rudman. So that'll be interesting, I'm sure. Looking forward to watching, listening to that. Charlie Fulton finding the range on young David Bruno Sammartino. As David now trying to come back with some rights and lefts. Wow, there's right to the shoulder, too. He knows how to do it, doesn't he? Huh? Right in the nose. He caught him one right in the nose. That's body drop. Oh, Sammartino's got his Italian up. Look at him. Come on, get up, get up. Well, wants some more of you. Wow, Fulton going for the eyes again. Same old stuff. Charlie give you all you want. Yeah, he will. Oh, look out, super. Howard has it right there. It's all over. Yeah. He not only hooked the one leg, but he had his other leg over the lower leg, so he had it. He didn't need to hook the leg. That power slam just knocked the wind right out of Johnny. Look at him sucking for that air right now. Power slam city. He did it to him. He really did. He got it. All right. Pick up the special announcement. Oh, Charlie's hurt. Here's Mel Phillips.
And here is your winner, David Sammartino.
And the fans are buying it. They love it. Let's check him there. Look, he's like he's having broken a sweat. He has slightly, but he's good shape. Look at terrific. Look at the young guy. Guess whose string tie used to hang out of their tights, Dick, when the match was over? Really? Here it comes. Backstop over the top. The beginning of the end for Charlie Fulton as young Sammartino got that Italian blood flowing hot. Now he said, come on, Charlie, get up. Let's get it on. Wham, what a shot that was. He really is. Charlie stopped him for a second, but David was just too much as he drops down in front. Now look at this power slam. Wow. And he was he's right on top of it. Didn't have to hook the leg. It was goodbye. Yep, all she wrote.
This next attraction is a one-fall event with a 30-minute time limit. First, introducing in the corner to my left, from parts unknown, weighing in at 287 pounds, Moondog Spot. And the opponent, from the island of Tonga in the South Pacific, weighing 225 pounds, the Tonga Kid.
All right, they're giving that Superfly I Love You sign, everybody. That's Jimmy's nephew. Well, the kid's well set up, and you talk about a bundle of energy, but then again, you can laugh at Moondog Spot until he whacks you one time with a bone. You better keep your eyes on him. The guy's not wrapped too tight. He gets his messages from somewhere in outer space, I think you would say. Absolutely. And, and that's not all. Moondog Rex will be along a little later on. Andre the Giant, the Sarge, Junkyard Dog, Iron Sheik, Nikolai Volkov. They're all stars of the wrestling world coming on here later. There's the Tonga Kid with his... We're underway. Mini sarong, and they're underway for sure. He is quick, look at him. Got that nervous energy. He really does, and Spot doesn't quite know what to make of it. You kind of laugh at a guy, maybe the fans do, or a guy like Spot. Look at his play. He's mean. He's rough. He's good wrestler. Doesn't understand rules. Doesn't understand propriety. Hurt, kill, maim. That's what he thinks about. Right now, he's got the Tonga Kid at the top rope there. Started already. Look out, over the top. Hit the middle of his back, but he's right back in again. Waiting for him to turn around, huh? Dick Worley, the third man in squares. Look, oh! Man, the fans were just, their eyes were glued on that maneuver. The Tonga Kid, sneaky as can be, just waiting like a cat in the tall grass. Coming at the Spot, body hard into the corner. Wow, that post moved about 4 inches. This guy takes him over. This guy's just a bundle of energy. He just won't quit. The Tonga Kid just on the move. Dick Worley saying he himself is favoring a leg that came in contact with a chair during a recent wrestling engagement, which he was a part of. So he's had that bound up, he told me. Tonga's having a good time. He really is. Oh, going his way. I guess he would. I would too. But he's kind of wringing that arm a bit, adding pressure. And even the Spot not enjoying it too well, and that pain does get to him. Still maintaining that pressure, the Moondog Spot on one knee. Checked him out. I was getting ready for the ringside. They were coming in late from the airport tonight, and they backed up in that traffic. Yeah, and I tell you, Rex and Spot look in very good shape. I mean, they're surprisingly tough looking. Well, they work out whenever it's possible. If they can't get to a gym, they'll work out in the dressing room on a plane, in the back of the plane, or wherever. Whoa! Nice job, Brock. Oh, nicely done. And on one knee, gave a shot from there. Look at him. He really has style. The guy's got a lot of finesse about him. Tonga Kid, I mean. Reverse double chin lock, and Spot on the short end of that double chin lock. Cranking on him a little bit. Spot will try to break this somehow, maybe take him to the ropes there. He does. All right, shoulder block, and Spot with the shoulder block and takes the kick right to the midsection of Tonga Kid. Nailed him, but good. Nailed him. He's hurt. He's on the other side of the ring, as you can see. Our ringside camera picks him up. One leg sort of half raised over the bottom rope. Now being kicked out of the ring area by Moondog Spot. Tonga right out of sight. He really dropped off. He's on the floor. And, hello there. Hello. Where am I? What's happening? Did something just happen? Who knows what happened, boy? All right, some of the ringside is cheering, that is, down to the Tonga Kid. A ringside camera picked him up. Cal Rudman on the there's Tonga. Come up in the sight there. I'm going to match up Rudman sometime with Moondog Spot or Rex. I'd love to see it. So would I love to see it. The Friday morning quarterback would... Oh! Wow, what a knee. Oh, he bailed out. He knew he had to get out of there. Tonga's down, and he is hurt. He is really hurt. His whole body vibrating. The Tonga Kid still lying there, vibrating, count of two. And Willie breaks off the count, back to 1, 2. Oh, wow, they're both after him. Don't forget our cable. Took him right to the corner. And to avoid the count, to avoid the toast by Spot back in the ring again. Tonga is still down on one knee. Still hurting, man. He's hurting around the head like crazy. Boy, my feet would be hurting. I know that, Big. If I took some of those falls outside that ring without any footwear on. Sure. I don't know how they do it. I don't know. Uh-oh. He's angry. He's upset. He's frustrated. Trying to get back in there. He wants to get it on. He wants to hurt this guy, Spot. It may be a reversal of that a little bit, but Spot going for the head. Takes us back to the midsection. Again, the midsection. Spot bringing a knee lift. Tonga down again. Spotty going up to that second turnbuckle on the inside. Oh, for a springboard. Nobody home as he came down hard. Both knees into the canvas. Somebody vacated the premises. That was the Tonga Kid. He bailed out just in time. Now going after Moondog Spot. Tonga on fire. Wow, what a shot. Right under the beard, right across the throat. Spotty says, let's discuss this. Tonga doesn't want any part of it. Wait. How can you discuss it? Not against this guy. Tonga with the whip in. Oh, went for a backdrop. He got caught. Caught that elbow. You can't tip your head all the way down like that. When you go for that, you got to be looking. Got to keep your eyes up. Oh, nice leapfrog. Oh, caught him with a chop coming in. Tonga on the outside. He better get faster. Going up to that top turnbuckle. He's up there. He's going to Jimmy. Look at Spotty. He doesn't know where he is. Look out. Oh! High cross Spotty. Yes, he's going to get him. Nailed him good. Right out of the Jimmy Snuka songbook, man. Right out of the moves of Jimmy Snuka. Look at the look of bewilderment on the face of Moondog Spot. And the look of joy on the face of the Tonga Kid. Now let's check the announcement. Tell Phillips.
The winner of this contest, the Tonga Kid.
All right. Everybody pretty much in accord over that decision. On their feet. Spotty right on him again. He had his back turned. Moondog doesn't like the decision. He's got feet turned square right in the center of the ring. Well, we'll keep our cameras on this action for a while at least. See what's going to happen. The Moondog doesn't accept the fact he lost. What do we have here? Oh, right across the knee. Down goes the Tonga Kid. Come on, Dad, get him out of there. Really not getting between the two, though. I think the Tonga Kid has stumbled against the Moondog. Uh-oh. Look at the back. Look out. Spotty's going after the bone. He's going to nail him with it if he gets a chance. Really better watch out. And so must the Tonga Kid. Whoa! Down again. Uh-oh, the bone went down. Spot's eyes are big as saucers. He says, I think I've had enough. Time to leave. Whatever he says to himself, whatever language it is. He bailed out, and rightly so. Tonga Kid setting the spectrum on fire. Yes, he has. How many fans don't you really love it? It's crazy. Love it, love it, love it to death. Tonga Kid just picked up Dick Worley, got him on the top rope of the far corner, and now the Tonga Kid making like a dog barking. Woo! You talk about a wild, wild session of wrestling at the Spectrum. Moondog's leaving without his bone. He has, man. He's thinking, but he's thinking better of coming on back. Coming back up the steps again. Oh, well, he shoved aside. And the Tonga Kid says, hey, you want your bone? Here it is. I'll fight you for it. Man, you talk about the gauntlet being thrown down. The bone was thrown down right in front of the face. Right in the face. A Moondog spot. Spot very cautious. More like a cat. Look at Tonga. He's too much. He really is. Uh-oh. He picked up a bone. He should have waited for his spot to come a little closer. But anyway. All right. Spot says, I'll look at this here, whatever he says. Spotty on the way back to the dressing room as Tonga Kid just lowered the boom on him with that big chop. Now look at how he just patiently takes his time, climbing up that top turnbuckle. Spotty gets up, has no idea where Tonga is. Oh! High cross body down for the count. Good night. He not only leaped on top of him from the top rope, but he pulled that leg up in one move, and I'll tell you, fans.
This week on Primetime Wrestling, we saw one half of the Moondogs, Moondog Spot. Now, Moondog Rex against truly another one of the giants in the world of professional wrestling, the one and only Black Jack Mulligan.
That's right, Black Jack Mulligan. He's another one of them Texicans. A big, bad goat roper from the state of Texas.
Goat roper?
That's right, a goat roper.
What is a goat roper?
A guy that ropes and hog ties goats.
Let's go up to the ring right now and more exciting action.
He's got on there.
You talk about the Iranian with his heavy shoes. This is Texas style, fan.
Those are close to being an illegal weapon.
That's right. Well, they need to, with the big feet he has, he needs big boots to kind of go along with his overall size. The man is just huge.
Well, you can't build a big house on a small foundation.
That's for sure. Now the Eagle Pass, Texas, huh?
Eagle Pass.
Oh, yeah. You talk about what looks to be a mismatch, although I'm not selling Moondog Rex short, but I'm telling you, size
he's close to that 300-pound mark, too.
Oh, yeah.
Woo, got a few patches on his britches, too.
Blackjack showing his agility. Look at that, quick as a cat. Only a few scars has Blackjack Mulligan, a few tattoos here and there. And he's just leaning into that thing. He's not hurting him too much, I don't think. Or maybe he's covering up well. But the Moondog has some pressure on him.
Oh, that particular hold is not designed for pain. That's an inside wrist lock.
Oh, look at that. You talk about strength. The Moondog Rex not particularly caring for that maneuver. Had a quick talk with Quick Draw Rick McGraw just a while ago. Made a little bit of a quick break. Had to crowd the ring, and he says, Dick, boy, it's a war. I said, I saw it. I saw it.
He wasn't too happy about it.
No, he wasn't. No. Okay. Woo! My goodness. He's sitting right on top of the ring. Turnbuckle. He's... Whoa! He set him up there gently. It's
Texas style.
Big as the whole wide world of Texas, huh? Uh-oh. Went for a leg takedown. Got it.
Nice single leg trip.
Wasn't pretty, but it happened. It worked.
Unusual maneuver for a big guy.
Yep.
But he laid it on him.
And his upper arms.
Like right on the ropes. Got to break it.
Yeah. His upper arms like my thigh. I swear. He's got big, tough size that guy. Got a few scars down the left leg. He's been pounded and beaten a few times. Blackjack.
Oh, those particular scars, I had to literally put him in the hospital. He didn't want to go, did
you remember that?
Oh, yeah, very well. Back in about 1971.
How about that?
And they just weren't healing, and he was laying at home there. He was renting a home over by me in Willingboro, and went over to see how he was doing one day, and I saw that thing all festering, and he, no way, shape, or form he wanted to go, but I forced him, got an ambulance, come to the house, and put him back in the hospital until that thing started to respond. He cut that wide open on a exposed turnbuckle thread.
Is that it?
And just ripped him wide open. Oh, mercy.
You talk about wrestlers just being in a ring, it's padded and all that kind of stuff. You can't get hurt, huh?
Oh, boy, many, many, many times. Not there. You're going to make a wish.
Whoa! You're going to make a boy soprano out of him. He says, shall I? What do you think, folks? Shall I give him a Texas welcome? That boot, I think, would do it once and for all if you ever let it. All right. Kick it to the back of the leg.
Right in the back of the knee.
Yep.
Very generous maneuver.
In fact, I'll tell you why. It looks like Rex has a particular bandage around that one lower. Now, I saw him limping in earlier before the matches began.
Got a few bandages on his overalls, too.
Yeah, patches.
Oh, suckered him there. Had the referee checking him out, and he suckered him.
Well, he brought him down to both knees. Moondog really on a tear right now. Black says, oh, let me get out of here.
Going to make the big guy mad.
He's smashed the apron of the ring in anger with the flat of his hand. He says, wow, man. Uh-oh.
Rex all over him.
Rex
now doesn't want him to come back in there.
And Joe Morello, the referee, counting on him.
Uh-oh. Look at
Come
that.
over the top rope. And he's got that knuckle pad, whatever's in there, your metal, I don't know what, but he's taking it to him now.
Look out.
It's payback time, Rex.
Rex for the ride. Oh, flying elbow. Big one.
All right.
Could be all she wrote.
Yes.
Woo. Caught him with that flying elbow right in the esophagus area, and the lights went out. The big Rex Moondog.
The lights didn't go out in Georgia, but out here in Philadelphia and down in Texas on that one. Boy, he brought it to him. Woo!
Ring announcer wasn't even ready for that.
That was so fast, I'll tell you, it really happened.
The winner of this contest, Black Jack Mulligan.
Well, Moondog Rex still favoring his throat. I don't know whether he can swallow yet, but he's hurting. He's still, he's down on one knee. Let's just check the action here, replay.
Wow, he hit him with several big right hands, and now he sets him up, flings him in. Watch this elbow coming off the ropes.
He's caught him.
Beautiful shot right in the throat area.
Hooked the leg, and there he is all she wrote.
Boy, he is one tough, tall Texan. Black Jack Mulligan.
Yeah.
What is a goat roper now?
Well, I'll tell you what a goat roper is, Jack. The only true, real cowboys are the cowboys in the deserts of California. Goats are what Texas cowboys lasso and hog tie, so we call them goat ropers out in California.
A goat roper. I don't believe that. I don't believe that. Coming up, another one half of the World Wrestling Federation Tag Team Champions, the newly crowned champions, the combination of Mike Rotundo, who we saw earlier in the program, and Barry Windham. Barry Windham will be seeing action against gentleman Jerry Valiant, a gentleman who's been around the professional wrestling rings for quite some time, and a tough customer, I might add. Jesse, you know about gentleman Jerry Valiant.
Definitely, Jerry Valiant's a seasoned veteran, and Barry Windham will have his work cut out for him, Jack.
All right, we're going to get to our exciting match with gentleman Jerry Valiant and Barry Windham, one half of the U.S. Express, right after we take this commercial break. Express, the new World Wrestling Federation Tag Team Champions, Mike Rotundo and Barry Windham. What about Barry Windham? You've seen Barry now in action many, many times.
Oh, yeah, I have, Jack. He's another Texican. He's another goat roper.
Another goat roper.
Another goat
Texican.
roper.
There we go again.
We get back-to-back goat ropers today.
Yeah.
Mulligan and Windham.
That's exactly what about gentleman Jerry Valiant?
Well, we'll find out right now, Jack.
Let's go up to the ring right now and join our match in progress.
The attraction is a one-fall event with a 30-minute time limit. Introducing first in the corner to my left from New York City, weighing in at 291 pounds, gentleman Jerry Valiant. The opponent from Sweetwater, Texas, weighing 251 pounds, Barry Windham.
Well, gets a nice round of applause. Barry Windham from the people at the Spectrum, the fans loaded for bear. And the return, of course, by gentleman Jerry Valiant.
Double eagle. Look at the
he's
double
on.
eagles he's got on.
He's gone on. He's took him. Really jumping on his case, taking him to the top turnbuckle. Windham is in for it now, it would seem. Taking him to the other turnbuckle. Windham can't even respond. He's dazed. And tries a midsection crunch on Valiant. Gets a hit on
there, takes him over. He's still got his jacket and his tie on.
Woo! Talk about pounding. He's getting him down at the hands of Jerry Valiant. And a chokehold on the ropes. Dick Worley, the third man in the square circle, doing a count. Not before Valiant takes Windham to the canvas. Still pounding on him.
Finally got that jacket off him.
The kid's well set up. He says he's, what, 6'5"?
About 6'5", 6'5 and a half.
Slender.
Wow, what a slam. That's
well
a long way down.
Taking him to the top turnbuckle. He blocked that somewhat.
Front face lock now by Jerry.
Jerry knows all the tricks. Grabbed by the side headlock and then a smash to the face. All right. Barry Windham not in very good shape right now. Comes back at Valiant. Still retaliating, blow for blow. And now Valiant on the short end. It's payback time here.
Uh-oh.
He's hung up. He's hung up.
Tie-up time.
It is that. It is that.
Look at those right hands to the side of the face and the ear. He wants him out of there.
He really does. He's got to put an end to him pretty fast, it looks like. Oh!
Big right hand sends Jerry down, but he won't get him.
Take more than that to get him. He's still pounding away at his face. And look at the jaw. Another punch. Take him to the
Valiant for the ride, hard into the corner.
Whoa!
Leapfrog underneath, side headlock. Look out, Bulldog. No, he didn't get it.
Got to turn him over. I don't know whether he can hook him or not. Count of two. He got him. He did get him.
Sensational victory by Barry Windham. Pull that one out of the hat.
Boy, he didn't waste any time, did he? With that Texas bulldogging going on.
That's right, Jack, bulldogging. He probably learned that practicing on them goats I told you about. Bulldogging goats.
Barry Windham, the victor, against gentleman Jerry Valiant. Coming up, our feature bout this week on Primetime Wrestling, a Battle of the Giants. Big John Studd from Los Angeles, California, and his opponent from the French Alps, the eighth wonder of the world, the one and only Andre the Giant.
You know, Jack, the thing I worry about most in this match is can the ring hold up? Because you're looking at better than 800 pounds of humanity in that ring at one time with only 2 individuals in there. Unbelievable.
When they call it the Battle of the Giants, it's the Battle of the Giants you're going to see right here on Primetime Wrestling. Andre and Big John Studd. Don't go away, because we're coming back with all the action. Week on Primetime Wrestling. It's billed as the Battle of the Giants. John Studd, Big John Studd, against Andre the Giant.
That's right, Jack. Andre the Giant. And in case people don't know, Andre the Giant stands around 7'3" to 7'4", weighs around 490 to 500 pounds, and I believe has a size 23 or 24 shoe. Now, to give the people an idea how big that is, Big Bob Lanier, the former NBA star, had the biggest in basketball, I believe, at a 19. So Andre's got him beat by 5 sizes.
Well, I'll tell you, I have seen a lot of big men in my time, but none bigger than Andre the Giant. He truly is a giant. And we're going to see Andre in action in our feature match against Big John Studd. So stand by for all the excitement. Right now, let's go up to the ring and the introductions to our feature match this week on Primetime Wrestling.
And now the participants. First, from Los Angeles, California, weighing 364 pounds,
The Giant, John Studd!
Big John Studd.
There's the real Giant just coming down now.
Here we go, and the crowd's starting to realize it. They're seeing their hero approach the ring, and here he comes. You don't have to announce this guy. Wherever he goes worldwide, everybody knows him. Everybody loves him. The big guy.
Capacity crowd on its feet to welcome the big guy.
Oh, we're underway. It's underway.
Not wasting any time is Andre. Some derogatory
Oh,
remarks
headbutt. He
made
has
by
Big John Studd. This may be over before it starts. Another headbutt. Studd can't even get his wrestling coat off. His robe. He's crawling away on all fours outside the ring.
Smartest
Andre
move, but
pulling
he
it back
didn't
in.
make it out.
Woo! And the fans are loving it. Aren't you loving it, fans? I mean, don't you really love it?
Studd is trying to get out of there in the worst way, but he just can't seem to get it together.
Bobby Heenan not liking the turn of events at all.
Oh, Andre caught that knee right in the back.
He really did. He's hurt. Oh, he's hurt. I thought you could only really get to Andre if you got him all the way down, but no, he's hurt.
Pain, severe pain in the back.
And Big John Studd. Oh! Andre. Andre pulled that robe right over his head.
He's got him blinded.
Yeah, he does. Andre still favoring the small of his back, though. Bobby Heenan, ringside, as manager of John Studd, urging.
Oh,
Studd to
look at
get up.
this. 500 pounds plus. Standing on the chest of Big John Studd.
Studd can't even get, well, the rope. Got the robe off him now. Andre with a big fist, smashing at John Studd, who's barely standing. Woo! A headbutt again. Gunga! Heenan, the manager, has to be feeling the pain, too. Andre says, I don't need this robe. Studd bails out. He goes outside the ring.
Boy, he tried to do that a while ago. Boy, he'd have been a lot better off had he made it earlier.
John Studd. Heenan giving.
Heenan passed something to the big guy.
Heenan passed something to the right fist.
Some kind of a foreign object.
He did.
Can't see it. It's buried inside
I
that
don't know
knee
whether
hook.
Dick Worley saw it or not, Gorilla Monsoon.
I doubt it.
Maybe not.
Boy, he's hitting it well inside that big meat hook of his.
He really does. Whatever's given to him, you can't even see it. It's in his fist. And Andre on top of Studd again. Smashing at him again. Smashing at him still another time. Brings the
Boy,
knee
that
up.
knee was low.
Oh, it really was. Way below the belt. Brings the knee up again. Andre kneeling down. Stunned.
He hasn't used whatever he's got in his hand as yet.
Well, Studd maybe feels he doesn't need that foreign object in his right hand. I don't know. It could be. Because right now he's on a roll.
Studd putting the boots to the big guy who's
Yes, he
down
is.
on the canvas.
Boy, this is a grudge match again.
Heenan shouting instructions to John Studd as
Studd.
oh, wow, what an elbow right on the throat of Andre.
But again, he still hasn't resorted to that foreign object in his right fist, whatever it is. And the fans are giving it to him, man. They're really on his case. Andre's still down on all fours, trying to get up.
Fans on their feet.
Yes, they are. Andre coming back a little bit. Karate chop to the throat of John Studd by the Giant. The big guy on a tear again. Now that he's up on his feet.
The shoulder block into the corner. Both men are hurt at this point. Heenan giving verbal as well as signals, instructions to Big John.
Well,
wow, that shot took its toll.
Bobby Heenan
He's got in that hand, he's using it now.
Bobby Heenan has reason to be upset and, of course, apprehensive. John Studd in command right now, but you never know for how long. Andre the Giant really, maybe it's good he's in the corner because it's holding him up a little bit. He's been stunned real well by the likes of John Studd. Down on one knee again. Oh, bad shape, bad place to be. Bobby Heenan clapping hands.
Front face lock now by the big guy, John Studd. Gonna try to choke him out, maybe. Dick's got to get his hand under there. Referee Dick Willey's got to get down inside there, reach underneath. Make sure this is not a chokehold.
Well, Andre's trying to combat the body weight.
Look at that. He's trying to force the Giant over on his back, but he's not having much success.
Well, the Giant, count of one. Count of one. You're watching it live, fans. Here we are.
What power on the part of the Giant.
He's trying to force him back, count of. No. You're anticipating. Trying to get Andre, get that big body on his back.
He's driving with those legs as well. He still can't get him over.
And you figure the big guy,
he gave up.
He really did. John Studd saying to Heenan, yeah, the foreign object's going to work. I'll get him, he says. What do you think, fans?
In his hand, stupid.
Smashing down on the top of the head of
Look at
Andre.
Heenan distract the referee there, Dick Worley. While Studd laid that foreign object right on him. Passing it back now.
Hey, you! From you!
Andre's still down, breathing heavily. He is stunned.
Boy, what action. What action with the two giants, Big John Studd and Andre the Giant.
Well, I'll tell you, Jack, this truly is a duel of the titans. I don't think there's two bigger men hardly walking the face of the earth anywhere. And to see these two one-on-one is a spectacle to behold.
Wrestling fans, don't go away, because coming up, the exciting conclusion of this fantastic bout between Big John Studd and Andre.
He is stunned. He's bleeding. Look at his right arm.
Yeah.
Right arm or hand, I'm not sure, but it's on his right forearm, his right hand. He's bleeding. I don't know where it came from. I didn't see him particularly injured. Maybe that foreign object did it to him. I don't know. Dick Worley saying, hey, you give up, Andre. You submit. The foreign object back to Bobby Heenan through the right hand of Big John Studd.
Haven't seen Andre in this much trouble.
He's bleeding from the face now. Bleeding again from the face.
He hit him again with that object.
That's where the blood came from. I didn't see it on his face.
Passed it back again to Heenan. Andre's hurt.
He really is. There's blood all over his face, upper body. I've never seen him in such bad shape. Please. Woo! Studd has got to feel good right now because this is what he's been waiting for.
Look at Andre. Look at the determined look on his face, though, Dick.
He's got the weight of John Studd on him. On wobbly legs. The Giant. Woo! I don't know. He's up.
Andre's on his feet. Look out. Andre over the top. Both men over the top rope.
Both of them out. Smashing at him.
Pandemonium.
Don't come our way.
Woo! Andre rammed into the table.
The Giant's down. And right on top of him, John Studd. And I'll tell you, man, you talk about a battle royal. He's
Pandemonium as Big John
fighting. Studd fighting on the wound, the foreign wound, let me tell you.
Trying to ram Andre into that gate. Woo!
I'll tell you one thing, if Studd ever lets Andre up.
Andre's on his feet. Oh, there goes Dick Worley down.
Man alive, I'll tell you, talk about action. Andre is almost out of it.
Andre still bleeding profusely. And Big John Studd won't let up.
Jamming him down to that table, in the chair.
Worley again knocked down.
You talk about a battle.
Andre on his feet, lowers a chop away.
Andre, my gosh,
Staggering.
I don't believe what I'm saying.
Big right hand by the Giant. Pandemonium is broken loose here in the Spectrum as Andre bleeding profusely. And Big John Studd still thundering away.
Andre, couple of karate chops. Another karate chop. And Studd backing away. He wants that table. I'll tell you, Dick Worley.
Look at Andre, he's going bananas. He wants Studd in the worst way. And John Studd headed for the locker room.
And the Spectrum fans
Andre
are
right on his tail. They're all the way back into the tunnel. Andre's still going after him. We're going to lose the rest of this match because it's going to take place in the hallway back there, unfortunately.
Woo! Well, at this point in time, we don't know what the decision's going to be. Maybe a count on both these guys? I don't know.
Or disqualification on one.
That's right.
We'll just have to wait and see. But
Well, let's get the official.
Rearrange the building.
He really did. Let's get it to Bell.
The referee has counted both wrestlers out of the ring. The official decision, a draw.
Well, that wasn't too hard to figure out.
Yep.
Both guys counted outside the ring. They were out there for about 10 minutes.
Well, I'll tell you, let's catch up now. Let's go back in time and check the replay because you'll see it again as we saw it a moment ago. No? All right. Outside the ring. Here they are. Dick Worley trying to get this thing in some kind of order, but it's too late.
Boy, John Studd surprised me. He was all over the big guy, did a number on him, had him bleeding profusely from the forehead, from the wrist. Whatever that foreign object was, it certainly did a job on Andre. Andre had all kinds of trouble just getting to his feet here. Once he does, look at that chop he lowered there.
He did it to him.
But look at Studd, relentless. Look
here's where it ended now because Andre started to give him chops.
I'm sure
and trying to get back in the ring, I think.
They were already counted out at this point, Dick. It was all over. Dick Worley just trying to maintain some semblance of order, but wow, mayhem.
Oh, Tay.
Two giants fighting outside the ring like that. Andre and Big John Studd. How in the world did referee Dick Worley ever allow that bout to get out of hand like that?
Well, I'll tell you something, Jack. You got two big men in there, two giants. And let me say this, in my 10 years in professional wrestling, I have never before seen Andre the Giant busted down, beaten up, and bleeding at the hands of Big John Studd.
No, Jesse. If not for Bobby the Brain Heenan handing Big John Studd an object, there is no way in the world that he cuts open Andre the way he did and was able to battle him outside the ring.
Well, let me tell you something, Jack. There's something you need to learn about pro wrestling.
Yes?
And about war, which is what this was. All is fair in love and war.
Yes, and all is fair in love and professional wrestling. A word about our next show coming up right after this. Fans, Primetime Wrestling returns in 2 weeks right here on the USA Cable Network with more exciting action on the World Wrestling Federation. Coming up in 2 weeks, some great exciting matches, including your favorite, Brutus Beefcake.
Well, I wouldn't say he's really my favorite because I'm still in love with myself the most, but I do like Brutus's strut, Jack.
Also seeing action on Primetime Wrestling in 2 weeks will be JYD, the Junkyard Dog.
And JYD spells action in the book of the WWF.
Antonio Inoki, the Japanese star, will take on Dr. D, David Schultz.
This should be a unique matchup, Jack, because I think our primetime viewers will get the first chance to see the Japanese star Antonio Inoki.
Also, in our feature bout in 2 weeks, the combination of Adrian Adonis and Dick Murdoch.